really focus up on their next couple of matches, try to secure themselves that 4-3. That's always what, we've talked about before, the golden standard for trying to make it into playoffs here in the Rec League. Get that 4-3 record, you are golden. And to start us off here, it looks like Atlanta Dazed, they want that 4-3 record more than anyone, as they're going to get a nice clean 4 down there, Jake.
Yeah, I mean, old guys Texas pick up Lenny, but Vortex and somebody for the big trades. This P1 is going to be locked down for the time being. You see player 3 and player 1 still, being worried about that rotation because with 25 left, P2 is going to come into play very shortly. Mikey Uchiha trying to make a play, but it kind of got shut down by Vortex and somebody. They're playing great in that P1.
Yeah, Vortex on the 4 spree to start us off here. Using the AR, rocking the Seattle Surge skin. Just came out here recently. We're not sponsored, but, I just kind of, I like to take a second and look at those skins anytime you get. Just figure out if you want to purchase one or not. And this one's certainly one of my favorites as we kind of rotate on to P2 now. A bit of trades back and forth. No one's really in the time yet, but Atlanta Dazed are going to get some early seconds here before the onslaught of old guys Texas comes through.
Black Gator with a big three-piece right there to finally get the old guys Texas on the board. Big three-piece right there, and he's got the teammates to back him up. Take that trophy down because there's Atlanta Dazed coming. 3 from the street, 1 from that middle side of the map. They're going to be ready for it, though. Back and forth, the trades go, but Atlanta Dazed looks like they might come out on top. Kaizen, though, trying to find the kill, and he does. Just keeping him off the point, but Atlanta Dazed, their lead isn't getting any shorter, wouldn't you say?
No, that's definitely not. They're doing a great job of keeping this hill scrappy, and actually somebody going to pick up the last kill, but it's going to be a matter of rotation now. If you can hold on to the scrap, it will certainly be well-deserved, as it looks like OGT are settling to just go for this rotation, but look at this. Atlanta Dazed, they kept it scrappy long enough on the old hill. They kept the old guys, Texas, all coming off spawn. They managed to secure the rotation, and they're chaining these hills quite well, Jake.
Yes, they absolutely are. A big start for somebody. 8-2 with 49 seconds on the hill. He's playing great for his team, but now the rest of the Atlanta Dazed got to hold off this push. It's going to be Kaizen with a big 2-piece. That's going to open things up, but for how long will it last? Like you said, Atlanta Dazed chaining the hills good, up to a 72-20 lead right now, which is a great start to the game, no doubt about it. They're making their statement for now, but old guys Texas trying to fight back on into it. Paradise with the 3-piece, leaving Kaizen all alone. The swarm's going to be there, but there's only 20 seconds on the clock. The rotation is most certainly coming in now.
Yeah, and that was all 4 for Paradise. He makes it a 5th, killing them off spawn. And that's going to, again, secure another rotation for the Atlanta Dazed. However, something I do want to talk about here as we get ever so close to the end of this first rotation is all of this work that Atlanta Dazed has done, if this is a split hill, can easily be taken back by OGT in a clean P5. That P5 is the money hill in the game, and it is so important that you control that. It basically decides the game on this map. But as of right now, bit of a back and forth pinstripe kill feed as we are battling over P4.
Spawns do keep on flipping Atlanta Dazed with those P5 spawns 4 now. You can already see Lenny. He's turned around. He's starting anchoring that new hill. Like you said, Zenny, I mean, me and you and the players all know how important this next hill is. It can be an automatic 60 points at times for whatever team rotates early, but player 6, he might be able to sneak on through.
Yeah, and if he sneaks through, he just needs to make sure he plays his life and waits for his timing. But Vortex, oh, I thought that we were about to get a nice little battle there. But Kaizen actually finds the angle and finds one, almost manages to find the second. Black Gator tries to help him out, but Vortex is too quick on the trades. And that's going to secure Atlanta Dazed the 60 seconds. Now, this isn't necessarily free time, but it's as close as you can get. You're basically buying it on sale. They are going to have to blunder tremendously for OGT to be able to break into this one.
OGT trying to break onto the middle side of the map as well, which can be dangerous, but it can pay off at times as well. Mikey with the big opener. Vortex, though, they're going to lock it down. They have maybe snuck up on the right a little bit, but you see the versatility of these spots, Zenny. I mean, Vortex, in an instant, goes from holding down mid to just locking down all of the right. 30 points off the board for the Atlanta Dazed already, but with that 40-point lead, I mean, they're going to feel good once it gets to that 60-point margin.
Yeah, and this is one of those things where this game does kind of promote disciplined play. You look at the scoreboard, OGT probably would like to get that last 20 seconds, worthwhile to take a hit at it and see if they could bring the score back up to a little bit closer. But the right play in these situations is always just to rotate early. You're not going to be able to break into that hill 9 out of 10 times. Try to get some map control, try to make something happen on the P1 with a great hold, and you're going to be more set up for the rest of the game. And it looks like Packet wants to do that right off the rip.
Geometry Packet making the plays for the squad right now. First in interaction and first in kills, 11 and 9 for Geometry Packet. Off to a hot start. They have that P1 control, but you see Atlanta Dazed slowly swarming,
Wow.
trying to pick up these kills 2-on-2 in that hill. For now, Vortex being able to pick up one. It's Kaizen against both of them. He finds one. Can he find the second? He does not. 28 seconds left on the clock. Atlanta Dazed break back in, and this is good time right here, Zenny, for sure.
Yeah, this is great time, in fact. And I mean, old guy Texas, it is worthwhile to pursue this time. Somebody, though, does not want them to, as he's getting hit with all sorts of manners of damage. But it does look like OGT will take this one back, will get the scrap time, but it's about that rotation to P2. And look at this, Atlanta Days have one guy on time, 3 posted up in Palace.
Yeah, I mean, they are posted, that's for sure. That's the way to describe it, most definitely. First on the clock is going to be Paradise, 15 and 8, frying right now. He is that AR player that this team needs on an AR dominant map. Geometry Packet, though, makes a play, cuts in through mid, finds 2. That could open up the front for these players on Old Guys Texas. Black Gator is able to find 1. 42 seconds left on the clock, and if you're Old Guys Texas here, I mean, holding them off of time here is huge.
Yeah, and getting the time would basically make this an even game as we go into the second half of our second rotation. Kills continue to trade back and forth, and the Headies continue to battle somebody in Black Gator. This might be the fight that matters, but Packet and Kaizen win their fights for the side of OGT, and it looks like it's going to be all for naught here. So it's going to be a 4 go down. Atlanta Days spawning out and look at number 6. Kaizen with the disciplined play. He's already on the rotation. Black Gator is killing them off spawn.
I mean, these kills from mid is just slowing down the Atlanta Days even further. You see Kaizen, as you pointed out, he was already at the new hill, but each and every one of these kills, it just, cements one more second on the board for Old Guys Texas. You see now it's kind of Kaizen against the world here. You got 2 players coming in from this middle side of the map. Can he find any? He finds the first one, going to play his life. Geometry Packet finds his way behind the rest in mid. Now it's going to be Paradise and Vortex trying to just play your life because you got no teammates around you. Old Guys Texas get the first lead of the game for him.
Yeah, and this is one of those spots I'd love to see Kaizen just play disciplined. He got a few pot shots in now. He just needs to stay down 1 HP and a dream. But here comes the flood from Atlanta Days. The red wave takes over. The kills are going to be traded back from old GT. Black Gators, all that's left standing. And I think the red time is going the rest of the way. But in the meantime, look at what happened to the scoreboard. OGT took the lead for the first time in this game. And they can certainly take this map down a significant amount if they can hold on to P4 and maybe change something into P5. And it looks like the rotation for this P4 is going their way.
Oh, but the kills coming through for Atlanta Days for just a moment. Vortex sneaking in through DVD. Geometry Packet cuts him down, though. Now it's going to be Paradise. Can he finesse his way to maybe make something happen? Player 3's behind a couple as well, but Black Gator, he's just locking down this time for now. Old Guys Texas, not much map control, but with Lenny in the back, it's going to be hard to find any time, but Mikey gets the kill. He's going to stay on time. 44 seconds left to go, but another onslaught of Atlanta Dazed to fight against, but Geometry Packet making the vet play. He's already made his way around to Palace.
Yeah, and Black Gator, he just needs to make his life as valuable as he can. He does just that. And look at how many players from Atlanta Days have committed to this. You can afford, if you're OGT, to give up the rest of this time and go help your teammate Packets on new. And it looks like Paradise has had the same idea. This 1v1 probably decides the map right here, Jake.
I was thinking the same thing here, Zenny. Both of them on the other side, but with Paradise cutting down these players on the right, Geometry Packet knows exactly where he is, but the Atlanta Days are finally here to help out Paradise. There's going to be 2 below him.
Oh, the
He's going
timing.
to try to play, but the timing's not good for him. He's trying to make the sprint away. Can he
Oh
find
my
it? No,
God.
he doesn't. But player 7, Black Gator, he sneaks on through. The rest of the Atlanta Days are not here yet. And another Old Guys Texas member falls as well. Not sure they know Black Gator's here. This could be the break opening they need. 40 seconds on the clock. They win on this hill. But Black Gator, he finds the kill. Another one for the trade. But it is a back and forth fest right here. 25 seconds. And Old Guys Texas have the resources to contest.
They do, but Paradise is one resource when he needs it. 28 and 14, 5 streak for him, shutting down the push from OGT single-handedly. But again, It's Geometry. He managed to slip through once again, finds the first kill, and he's gonna play. I like this play. Just can keep the contest, make Atlanta come and grab this from them. He chows forward, tries to get this kill. He does. That's gonna be 9 seconds. They have to rotate towards New, and Atlanta Dazed is only gonna just beat OGT there. And it's gonna be a battle for P1.
The fight goes to Old Guys Texas. They have the hill for now. They need 30 of these final 60 seconds. Atlanta Dazed only needs 6. One break is the game for Old Guys Texas, and they have the whole squad here. Lenny's going to try to sneak in through the back, but he finds an angle. Mikey picks up one. Can he find a second? No, he doesn't. The trades are there. Black Gator here as well. That's 4 down. 2 spawn up for Atlanta Dazed, but they only got one more push, Zenny.
Yeah, and this is all about where can you read the spawns. Kaizen, he has the read first. He finds the first pick. Geometry's pushed up on the cut. Doesn't manage to finish his kill, but Gator's going to do it for him. 2 players from Atlanta slide in. It's somebody all on him. He's going to find 2, and it's just Mikey versus somebody. Mikey playing the contest. Somebody wins it with the Frenetti. 3 seconds left. OGT have to slide in. They're going to lay prone. This is going to be a contest fest. They jump in. Kills fly back and forth. Lenny with 2. Can they find the rest of the kill? A team kill is in, but Vortex finds the last. But he contests in last second. He's going to chow. Is he going to chow? No, he's going to contest. Vortex chows, though. Slides in. Gets the kill. Gets the tick last second. And Atlanta Dazed take a 3-point map number 1.
That was unbelievable, Zenny. I cannot believe there's the right way to start out the night now, isn't it? I mean, good grief, Old Guys Texas almost make it happen. I'm pretty sure that was somebody. Welcome back, everybody. Here we are, map 2, search and destroy on high rise. We know it, we love it. This map is gonna be a fun time, no doubt about it. But boy, are these lanes long, Zenny. We will see a lot of ARs. Lenny's got one in his hand to start things out. Let's see who gets the first blood.
Yeah, the lanes are long, but easy to traverse as we, start the round off. Couple kills go different ways. One kill found on one side of the map, the other one's found on the other. But there goes Vortex doing his best. Oh, no. Vortex found the opening, but Black Gator found the trade on it. And then jumps off the map promptly. Geometry in the 1 versus 2. Stuck between a rock and a hard place here.
He most definitely is. He can't isolate one of these players, though. He's
Oh?
a fine to kill. He does, and might be able to get away with his life. He most definitely will. Lenny's going to maybe focus on that bomb plant, but he's down low for the time being. Geometry Packer
Wow.
with the upper hand finds the 1v2. Does a great job of isolating that first player, and I mean, the second just comes with confidence. He finds that first round for the Old Guys Texas, exactly what this team needs.
That's honestly a crazy 1 versus 2, Jake. I mean, he's literally sandwiched between these 2 players. I guess he finds the best timing that he can, challenges one out, and like you said, isolates the second fight. I mean, he was stuck between a rock and a hard place, but I guess it doesn't matter when you are the wrecking ball that is a Geometry Packet.
Yeah, I mean, he definitely lucked out that that first player had a Renetti. If not, it would have been a very tough fight to win. But he comes out on top nonetheless, and he's going to get Mixy in this round too, popping that Deddy. He's going to try to go bottom mid, run right into somebody. But does he find the kill? He does. Big 4 kills to start out. And, I mean, he's well on his way to a cruise missile now. Zenny, can he find another one? Lenny, he's going to back away. He knows his Geometry Packet. You can't be giving that guy any kills.
Oh, that's a great play, too. Black Gator immediately swings over, picks up the bottom mid push, and is going to give them the man advantage. But Paradise and Vortex, 2 players, I'm not sure I want to be staring down the end of their MCWs. They fried in the map number 1. They're looking to do what they can to keep this score evened up here in map number 2. Lots of info gained on Geometry, and that's going to help Vortex single that out 2 versus 2.
Rough timing for Geometry Packet, but now we are in a 2v2 situation, like you said. But Old Guys Texas, they got to get this bomb down sooner than later. You know, as I say that, I realize there is still 50 seconds on the clock. Now it's Vortex in a 1v2. He is able to find one. It's going to be Kaizen versus Vortex. He's got the bomb in hand, so that's helpful, but he's going to plant this now. It looks like he should be able to get it off, but what he does after is the next question. You see the response from Vortex. He's just going to play his life, play for a timing. Kaizen, not sure what's going on.
I understand the thought process, but I think Vortex failing to recognize the amount of information Kaizen has on him. And now they're going to be shooing for a time in here. Oh, I thought for a second he was going to be able to cross without Kaizen seeing him, but Kaizen looks a little bit to the left there and manages to see him just in time, gets the kill. And OGT actually looked pretty solid through 2 rounds S&D here, Jake.
Yeah, they've been finding these big kills when they need them most. You know, they use their man advantage. They get that bomb down and that 1v1, and kind of a tough situation to lose at that point when you know like that player's there. I mean, he can go underground, I guess, but you know, you're so limited if you are that player right there. So now up 2-0 is the Old Guys Texas. I mean, they're trying to be on the way to even up the series at 1. Well, Atlanta Days, I mean, I'm sure you'd love to go up 2-0.
For sure. But here's early contact on the left lane. Shots go back and forth. Gator, this guy finds another one, but Paradise quick on the trade, pick up the bomb. I believe that's the bomb as well. But Geometry
Ooh.
Packet, this guy is shooting straight with the Rival 9. What we said was an AR dominant map. Unfortunately, though, Lenny with the trade before getting blown up by his own teammate, who was already in the grave himself. Paradise 1 versus 2.
I've already seen a 1v2 this game, but see if they can flip the script this time around. He spots MWIII, I'm pretty sure. Somebody should have called him out. He finds the other one as well. Can he find the kill, though, is the next question. Going to run straight at him. He is able to find one. MWIII on the other side of the map. He's on the top of that helipad. With a minute left to go, you still have a lot of time to play with here if you are Paradise, but you have to decide where you want to go with this. Looks like he's leaning toward that A side of the map. MWIII just waiting for that B plant, but the question becomes, will Paradise find
Oh, he saw
the
him.
information? And I think he did.
Oh, we saw him. He takes a cheeky little angle up top. No aim assist. Does
Oh,
go crazy, but MWIII pops up for him. He tries to escape. And Paradise will take that 1 versus 2 to make it 1-2.
and that's a round that they very much so needed. I mean, if that 1v2 goes the other way, 3-0 is a very bad way
Mhm.
to start a search and destroy. I mean, you know, you do have that momentum from the map 1. You know, it's only 1-2 now, so, you know, you just needed to get your sea legs here in the search and destroy. Paradise with the 6 kills to start off. On the other side, you know, you already pointed out, Geometry Packet has been slamming, you could say. But now, on the offensive end, can they close this one out? Because, you know, you got to lock down your defenses.
Paradise onto a cheeky little heady. That propane tank not going to kill him. Lenny, though, with a grenade, will find
Mm.
Kaizen. A good frag nonetheless. And now this is going to be extremely more difficult for OGT. They're going to have to figure it out. But when you need him most, this guy, Black Gator, he is the equalizer. MWIII going to spot some information out. Does get taken down from across the map. This is going to be bombed down in a very precarious position on A.
Most definitely is. And now it's going to be Geometry Packet against 3 Atlanta Days. Paradise on a 5. One off of that cruise missile. They don't know where he is just yet, but inevitably they will find the information. Paradise, does he get cut down? No, he doesn't. Is the second teammate there? No, they're not. With a minute left to go, Paradise gonna cut down Geometry Packet. Not only is that a round win, but that is a kill streak. And things are looking dangerous for Old Guys Texas, I guess now, but it's still only 2-2. A lot of game left here.
Yeah, I think honestly, Vortex and Co were just feeding Paradise his streak. He was like, you know, you only need one more. Go ahead and take this guy down and get you your cruise
Mm.
missile. And you know, sometimes on this map it can be very effective. Sometimes it's more or less just for the information. As if we are going to switch sides now, Paradise, let's see if you can use this cruise missile for the offensive end here.
You might want to pop it out now. I mean, it's possible. I mean, you might want to save it for later, but I mean, hey, it's all personal preference at the end of the day. And when you're finding a first blood, you don't need to use it. Because now you use your man advantage, somebody with a second as well. I mean, Atlanta Dazed, they've got shooters, that's for sure. Black Gator, can he even the odds? He finds at least one, but you need to find a second to make that 2v2 happen. The thing that is good for the Old Guys Texas is they have not put that bomb down yet.
This would be a 2v4 if they win it. And Gator, great shots there. Vortex almost gets cut down, but the comm comes through in time. The snap is there by Vortex. He'll be able to clean that one up, though. Kaizen in a 1v2, so Gator's done a lot of work for him here. Would be much more difficult if it was a 1 versus 4, but bomb goes down. That makes the odds slightly less in his favor. Somebody in Vortex on the other end. Kaizen looking for any pick he can find, any overchow from these two players, but somebody's on the back end, finds the kill. And that's going to help Atlanta Dazed take the lead here in map number 2.
I mean, just as fast as they found that 2-0 deficit, I mean, they find the 3-2 lead. They have really hit another level here in in this, second half of this game so far. Switching sides now. Who's going to be on that offensive side? It will be Old Guys Texas yet again. And I mean, you gotta slow the bleeding very shortly, don't you? Black Gator 7-5, Geometry Packet 5-4, but you need some rounds on the board. And Atlanta Days, they got a kill streak in the back pocket. Somebody's starting to pop off, but that first blood might be exactly what you needed.
Yeah, good nades, all that's required. A little bit of change in strap might do some good as well, but the trades are in. In Paradise, he is making himself valuable as an asset, 10-3, not a scoreline to scoff at. And I think we might see the Cruise get called in here. He's retreating awfully deep, but looks like he's just waiting for Geometry to maybe push up. Geometry wisely going to back up, recognizes the 3 versus 2 situation they're in. Letting information get spotted out. Gator on the swing. God Gun MCW takes it down. Paradise 1 versus 3 now.
10-3 for him so far. He has been frying. Wasn't able to find Geometry Packet at that underneath side, and maybe if he had, this would be a much easier 1v2. But with 55 seconds left to go, Old Guys Texas, they finally pick up that bomb. The information is there. They know where Paradise is. They're going to get that bomb down at B swiftly, it seems. Finally getting it planted. But, I mean, Paradise, they're giving him so much time. Can he find that player off the bomb? No, he won't. Now, he's being isolated. There is one Black Gator, though, with the shots. Old Guys Texas get that round right when they needed it, what we were talking about.
Yeah, right now, Gator looking to be the kryptonite to Paradise. I think most of Paradise's deaths this game have been to Black Gator, and I feel like Black Gator's kind of been the same way most of his times that he's died has been to Paradise. So a nice little back and forth going on between those two solid ARs from these teams, and right now 3-3. I think this is the midpoint of the game. I want to see us, switch up strategies a little bit. Come on, 4 hit down bottom middle. Maybe push the left side of the map a little bit stronger. I feel like we've been seeing this A hit an awful lot. It's getting a little repetitive and a little predictable here, Jake.
I mean, that might be high rise for you, Zenny. I mean, there's
You
not
might be
much
right.
variation to really do. I mean, if you find your bread and butter, then, you consume that bread and butter, and we are consuming it every single round that we have watched so far. Round 7, here we go. Atlanta Days playing it slow. Kaizen maybe trying to make a play up that B street, but nobody home. It's all the Atlanta Days are at that top right quadrant of the map. Paradise trying to, maybe make a play, but Geometry Packet finally finds that first blood at that deep side. The trade is there, though. The bomb does get picked up. 3v2 situation. And, I mean, Old Guys Texas are exactly where they want to be.
Oh, yeah, they're right where they want to be. It was about 30 seconds in the round before we saw even a drop of blood spilt, and once again, Geometry Packet was the one to take that one down. Black Gator with the other 2 kills for his side in the round. Vortex 1 versus 3. Can he make it happen? He is in behind enemy lines, finds the first, turns and snaps on the second. Not going to be able to finish that kill, though. MWIII cleans it up, and OGT are going to reclaim the lead 4-3.
Here we go. This is what I like. Some back and forth action, just like that hard point, Zenny, that we just watched. And so now, I mean, we're on pace for a round 11. I'll say it now. After round
Oh,
7,
no.
4 rounds from now, we got a round 11 coming. So everybody be prepared for it in chat, because it's going to be great. It's going to be so cool. But Old Guys Texas, they don't want it to get to that point. They want to rattle off 2 straight, and they're on the offensive end, though. So, I mean, they might need to make a different play if they want to, make sure this doesn't get evened up at 4.
I think right now the key battle here, Black Gator and Paradise, we've said it time and time again, these guys are going tit for tat. And MWIII, I think of his 3 kills, I think 2 of them are grenade kills. So this guy's got the nade spots. The Vortex, he pulls out a sub instead of rocking the AR, takes one down. That's going to be the bomb carrier. Now it's all on Geometry to pick that one up. And he's actually going to run through enemy spawn with the bomb. Vortex runs through enemy spawn of his own, but Melee's misses out the chance on the kill. Black Gator with the help on MWIII, and now he's trying to make something happen here as he slides out. He is going to be able to find Black Gator. His information, though, will be accosted. And Geometry Packet going to pick that one up. They have the information on Paradise, 1 versus 2.
Another 1v2 opportunity for Paradise. Can he make it happen again? You might just want to pop that kill streak. Never mind, you don't have time. Old Guys Texas find the offensive round, win 5-3 now, and this is a 5-3 curse scenario, Zenny. This is a very dangerous scenario for the Old Guys Texas. So they got to lock it in, and they got to get this game finished up before it gets too dangerous because anything can happen on high res.
You know, Jake, I think I'm actually going to add another curse on top of the 5-3 curse. I'm going to add the caster curse because I actually have
No.
not seen one of these 5-3 curses in a while. I mean, I've seen the round count, but every time I see it, I'm like, oh yeah, 5-3 curse. The team with 5 just turns around and wins it. It's just not even a question about it. So, Paradise, though,
Right.
maybe looking to change this. He's definitely going to use this cruise
Oh,
missile here, and somebody finds the blood. And look at that, all that information coming through. They know that A is clear. Vortex is able to push on in, finds the second. They can find the third here. They do
oh,
indeed. Geometry Packet last alive. He's going to
ooh.
drop. Atlanta Dazed take the first round. They need 2 more.
That was a quick one, Zenny. That was a quick
Mm-hmm.
one. I mean, and now they're on defense. I mean, they were kind of in the best case scenario for the 5-3, you know, because when you're down 5-3, you want that offense, and it's like, all right, guys, let's win this O. Let's win this O. Then you win the O, and then you're like, all right, guys, we got D. So then you win the D, and then it's round 11. And I mean, this is the perfect territory right now. Atlanta Days on defense. Can they make it happen? Let's see. Somebody on the one streak. Zenny breathing into his mic.
Oh, my fault,
Vortex.
dude. I'm getting so riled up, dude. I mean, this map it's coming down to the wire, just like map number 1.
Oh
Lenny and
gosh.
Paradise, they're making popcorn. I mean, I might have to go get some because this is going just incredible. My caster curse is looking to live on as Geometry Packet. I feel like he's found himself in a
Oh,
lot of
what
these
is
kind of
going on?
situations.
Oh my gosh, the mantle. And Vortex could have sent it to 11 right there. I mean, point out
No
as well.
way.
Oh
Stop it.
no.
Stop
Okay,
it.
let's not have
Stop
it
it.
this way.
Stop it.
Let's not have it this way. I mean,
This
we
is
were
not
so
Burger
close.
King. Yeah, you can't have it your way. This is not BK.
Mhm.
Luckily for Atlanta Days, the man on the clock bombs on the other side of the map from Geometry Packet. I'm actually not sure if Lenny got the information there. Looks like number 1, though, is pushing up regardless. A bit of a weird timing there for both players. This is still definitely doable with the amount of time on this clock for
Most certainly.
Geometry. Feels like not a bit of it's gone by. Here comes somebody. He does catch the timing out.
Does he
Did he
know he's
see him?
below him?
Wait,
He don't
this
know
is.
what's going.
Oh, I
Oh,
don't think he saw him. Oh, and I think he heard him. I think he heard
he's
somebody
going
up
back.
there. Oh, he's going back. Oh my gosh, he got behind him. 1 versus 1, Lenny versus Geometry. There's no way.
Lenny has no idea where Lenny is. At least Geometry Packet has the bomb in hand, but you're running out of time swiftly here. Lenny said, I'm playing this corner and I'm playing it nice.
You can't
I'm
make me
not
move.
I'm not taking a chance right now. Gonna check that bomb. Will he find the timing? They're running parallel to each other, Zenny. He's on that bomb. He's gonna take the
No.
Geometry Packet closes the game out in 1v4 fashion. I mean, good grief. So
Oh
close to the round
no.
11. I mean, the 5-3 curse is on the line. I mean, you caster cursed your caster curse with a caster curse, Zenny, and Geometry Packet makes it happen. Absolutely amazing so far. We are guaranteed a map 4, but who's going to take the upper hand in map 3? Atlanta Dazed. They've got Gunny, you can say that. The slaying capabilities are most definitely there, but Old Guys Texas, it looks like so far they've been playing with teamwork. We've been saying it a lot. Let's see who comes out on top. Old Guys on Texas, defense first on the control.
Yeah, it's going to be a game of the spawn trap. Who can do it better? And Paradise and Vortex are trying to make it happen. But Packet, I'm sure he's feeling nice and warm after that game number 2, the 1v4 in the last round. And he is not slowing down. Keep it going. 6 kills in a row if you count that last round of S&D. And they are actually going to push Atlanta Dazed all the way into their spawn here.
I mean, this is not a good start for the Atlanta Days, but I mean, I can't blame him. High rise can be like this sometimes. Lenny has snuck through the bottom, so maybe he could make something happen. But for now, the spawn trap is most definitely in. Paradise has snuck out, but I mean, the opening is not really anywhere to be found so far. It's up to Lenny to make this play, and you know, the real question is how many can he find?
Yeah, he's going to have to start shooting people in the back. But 2 kills go the way of the old guys. He takes
Oh
some pot
no.
shots, runs out of the mag, and see, I don't understand how people can call that the ray gun. I mean, it is moving all over the place. He made the right play. Could not find the kills yet, but does push up. Takes down MWIII. Gonna do his job there. Try to help his team relieve some of that pressure. And they do manage to get on to B off the back of that. And they're actually contesting A now.
Lives tied as well, so keep that in mind. Almost one tick on to B. You got two players there to fight off the old guys Texas squad. Paradise finding another one on the B street. He's already got 8 kills to his name. This guy is a reaper, no doubt about it. They can't find the second tick just yet, but that kill from Vortex is going to secure that. A nade kill from Lenny as well allows him to find his way onto A. So, I mean, old guys Texas, this is not where they want to be. They have to make something happen.
10 seconds left on the clock. I mean, this is for sure should be round for old guys Texas here, but they're actually running into the problem of having too many players off respawn, and Atlanta Dazed could just keep on flooding in. Somebody, Vortex, Lenny, they're all finding their kills. Paradise is going to be here with backup.
Oh, that's 4 dead.
4 down. B is captured. They can stack A here, Jake.
And they most certainly are. Paradise going to be locking down that spawn. Another kill comes in from Vortex. They're so close, and that's going to do it. Oh, the contest is there. Geometry Packet finds 2. He's able to find the 3rd. He's waiting for the rest of his teammates, and it's going to be MWIII there with him. I thought that was most certainly an Atlanta Dazed round win, but now with 4 down, I mean, old guys Texas, they only have 3 lives left, but they just have to hold off for 50 seconds.
Now getting kills here, not as impossible of a task,
Oh.
especially when you have the 1v4 Maestro on your team here. Can he figure out what he's going to do next? Atlanta Dazed are on the point. In Paradise, he's on another flank.
That 1 kill from Lenny may pay dividends as Paradise with the flank is going to find another as well. Now it's a 1v5, and this is so hard. Atlanta Dazed, they find the round 1 win. This is the momentum shift they needed after a map like that. They show us their proficiency in the respawns, and they come out of the gates hot.
Yeah, and that round swung on just a dime. 1 second, it was OGT dominating. I mean, we got down to 20, 15, 10 seconds left on the clock. Not a single tick collected for Atlanta Dazed. They break through. Lenny manages to get behind enemy lines, distract OGT, finds a kill. The floodgates open, and Atlanta Dazed turn that round completely around into their favor, and now they are going to get to reap the benefits going on the defensive here. OGT, they look decisive towards A at this point.
They most definitely do. Kaizen going to be the first one to hop onto a point for now, but it's going to be player 3, Vortex, lurking on the outskirts of the map. I'm pretty sure he's on those wood pallets by the propane. You got a player on each point here for old guys Texas, but that gets shut down very quickly. Now the Atlanta Dazed can make whatever setup they want in order to lock down these spawners. MWIII gets 1 big kill right there, but still a lot of Atlanta Dazed to work with. 1 minute remaining. Old guys Texas, they got to sneak their way through this map and get a cap pretty soon because you only got so many pushes on high rise.
I'm not going to lie. Geometry Packet being 16-6 right now as the main sub on high rise is an insane stat line. Unfortunately for him, though, Black Gator, a very strong player and a star through the first 2 maps, has slowed down a little bit, but Packet is more than willing to make up the difference as he finds 2. Kaizen finds 2 of his own. 4 go down for Atlanta Dazed, and just like last round, OGT are on both zones.
They most certainly are. They find almost 1 tick, or they already have a tick onto A, make it 2. They have a tick onto B as well. The lives are dwindling for the Atlanta Dazed. They have 17 remaining. They got to find one of these caps so they can get that time boost. But player 3 trying to sneak on through, maybe make something happen. Lenny shuts down Kaizen on the point. 1 more near him. That's going to be Black Gator. He seems tempted to jump onto that point, and he will do so. He is able to find 1, but 2 more players around him. But it does allow Geometry Packet to find his way on to be 19-8 through 1.5 rounds. This guy is frying, but you got to wait for your teammates. Make it 20. Still buying time, and he is snapping all over the place, just opening up lanes for old guys Texas. And now Kaizen, he's back on that A point.
Kaizen manages to win a big one, and you know, I got kind of raked Black Gator's name through the mud. He must have heard me because he goes on a 5 spree, but Vortex is responding in kind. Paradise and somebody there to help. All 4 drop. 30 seconds on the clock. OGT, they have to make something happen here. They only need 1 tick to gain their extra time boost, but Paradise, he is going for the spawn kills. He's going to be able to find 1, turns and burns, takes down MWIII. on a 3 streak of his own. Could turn that into a cruise missile if he ever so desires, but look who it is. Geometry Packet is on the hill. Paradise gets in behind. Vortex there to help. 10 seconds left on the clock. They have to run, run, run. Paradise is taking over this round. And it's going to be a mad sprint towards B. Can they get on it in time? They swing in from the left. Somebody is the next closest. Lenny there to help. Mikey finds one, not going to be able to find the second. And OGT, or take the loss there as Atlanta Dazed, off the back of Paradise in the second half of that round, are going to go up 2-0 here.
I mean, you said it, Paradise. He was in takeover mode toward the end of that round. I mean, Old Guys Texas were poised to win that round in swift fashion, but I mean, they get that 4 down. I mean, Paradise goes on a 6. He makes it a 7 as well. He finds that cruise missile that can be pretty powerful on a map like this. I mean, both of those control points are most definitely open. The trophy systems can obviously shut them down, but I mean, it allows for, some creativity at least to, maybe make something happen, shut down those trophies. But I mean, a big round for Atlanta Dazed. They're up 2-0.
Oh, wow.
A 3-0 with 2 offenses, that would be, pretty impressive.
He's not slowing down either. That makes his 8th. Geometry Packet, though, trying to stop the bleeding, make it his 9th as he gets the spawn kill off Lenny. Again, the back line. This guy's always in the back somewhere, just making distractions for his players. Paradise does get tut down. The rain ends for the King there. And that's going to gravitate our way back towards an OGT kind of status quo we've seen here. But number 3, Vortex, managed to sneak through the back. This is the same way that Atlanta Dazed took it in their last offensive round.
2 kills from Paradise. Can he make it a third? One more on that B point. It's going to be Kaizen Vortex there for the team shots. One more there. It's going to be Geometry Packet. Vortex runs straight and runs straight through his sights. But Atlanta Dazed on the B point for now, trying to make it 1 tick at least. You got Lenny locking down that B lane. It looks like Old Guys Texas, they're not too focused on it. They're just really wanting to shut down this A push. So for the time being, Atlanta Dazed, they're going to have that B capture, make it a second tick. This is going to be a final desperation attempt to shut down this cap.
Yeah, Dazed only have 1 player on B, but that may be all they need. Kaizen, though, from the Old Guys, is going to slide in, try to do what he can. 2 players on now. He's going to be able to find 2 headshot kills, but he is quickly getting pinched in. Here they come. They're sliding in. He does manage to find 1 more. Paradise, though, is going to shut him down. Slides out, finds the second. The Semtex, and manages to run away just in time. And the B zone surely going to go to the Dazed now. Old Guys going to have to hold on to the A zone for dear life to continue in this game.
Not only do they have a 3-life lead here, make it 2, they call in that cruise missile, and they have a minute 30 left on the clock. Paradise calls in this cruise missile, and all of his teammates die around him. Not going to find anything with it as well. The one thing he can say is he does have map position that is, somewhat solid. So now he's going to have to make a play with it. 2 kills go the way of Atlanta Dazed, but they're back and forth. Paradise is on a vacation to Cabo in their spawn. He's going to have to make something happen with it. He at least finds 1. That's going to open up that right side of the map. Big 2 for him, and hopefully that does enough for him. But Geometry Packet, he's still running worlds toward their base.
Yeah, must have taken a jet on Blue Air, I suppose, to get back from Kobo into the fray. He will be able to get a couple kills, but Texas, they quickly stabilize. But just when you think that, the vacation is over, Vortex decides to go on holiday. Does get taken down before he's able to do much damage. And so far, this round for Atlanta has kind of slowed to a halt. They were living strong on momentum, but now they're down 3 lives. Texas, all they have to do is hold out for 30 seconds or find the kills. Somebody going to be one of the last 3 remaining is going to take 1 down, but I think this is going to be all for naught. 15 seconds, 2 lives remaining, 3 ticks to get. There's just no way that Atlanta Dazed could take this one home.
Yeah, most definitely. 1v7 now for somebody. How many can he take down with him? And it's going to be 0. Old Guys Texas win the defense. That's kind of what they needed, of course. I mean, you cannot be losing 2 defenses in a control game and expect to win it. So they win that defense. Now, the next question becomes, can they win an offense on the other side to send this to a round 5? I mean, they got a good amount of ticks in that round 1. So, I mean, if they could get all 6, I'm not sure the exact numbers, but I think if they get all 6 ticks here, they would have
I think
that
they
round
would.
5 defense. You think they would?
I do believe that they would be able to secure the round 5 defense here if they can get it off ticks. I mean, even if they get it off kills and they just get, I think 5 ticks, I think they're still gonna get that round 5 defense, and it looks like they're making A their priority. Old guys, they fly on 3. Black Gator going to be able to find the first. Chow's out,
Mm.
finds the second. 6 kill streak, by the way. Gets a cruise of his own. Somebody, last player remaining, he's on the pinch, but 2 ticks already go through, and Black Gator's
Oh.
going hunting. Finds the 7th, and
Oh.
good on him, Lenny, with the explosion. He kind of a final destination. Destination trip right there. Manages to dodge the propane, take last second, but Paradise comes to collect.
Eisen with one player that just runs past him. He's got to try to sneak through here because you just got to make something happen for the squad. Vortex with 2, though. That's not going to bode well for the old guys. Texas, they did have a smooth route onto that A point, but it's going to be Black Gator opening things up. He knows one's above him. He finds the second as well, another behind, so he's not going to expect that. The rest of old guys Texas coming off spawn. And old guys Texas, they've looked stagnant here in this round, and it has not boded well for them. They sneak one onto B, make it 2, but they're still Atlanta Dazed to deal with. They haven't found any kills to their name.
Yeah, this feels like a similar story to their first offensive round. Old guys just can't get anything past a couple ticks. They keep getting flooded by the Dazed before they can complete the zone, and just what happens again. Somebody finds one. Vortex
Oh.
on the beatdown finds the second. Black Gator doing what he can for Texas, trying to get this A zone. Reinforcements are coming in soon. Atlanta, though, are going to be able to flood back onto the point, and Vortex has snuck back into their spawn, and just like that, A zone is captured. But they're down 3 lives.
Make it 5. 18 lives remaining for the Atlanta Dazed. They did find the capture on 2A, as you said, but 1 tick onto B. So it's not over just yet. You need 1 wave, which is so hard to get on this map, but I'd say you only need around 3. The cruise missile getting called in. Kaizen finds 1. Can they find a second? He finds a second. Now the B site is opened. Player 1, Lenny, he's going to be around, but he's stuck underneath. He's going to contest for just a moment, but how many can he find? He doesn't find any. The rest of the Atlanta Dazed, they're going to swarm, but Geometry Packet's still alive. 5 HP. The team shots are coming in. How many can Paradise get? He finds 1. The second's there as well. He's going to have to slide on, and that's going to be a B capture. They find all the ticks. And just like that, Zenny, I mean, that is a collapse.
Yeah, I mean, they go all in. They invest the cruise missile. Kaiser finds 2. They stack the point. Paradise does what he can, but the bad beat comes out on top. Mikey manages to take him down. Stay on the point. Collect that last tick. And I believe that's going to secure them defense here for round number 5. This is for the reverse sweep here in the control.
I mean, that is not a good thing to have happen, but if anybody was going to do it, it'd be the old guys, Texas. I mean, I felt like this had Atlanta Dazed written all over it with the way that, you know, they were working as a team. Paradise is frying, but now old guys, Texas, they're in the driver's seat here. I mean, just like that, the tide turns, and I mean, you never know what's going to happen, and Atlanta Dazed, or old guys, Texas, sorry, have showed us just how quickly things can get done. Lenny going to be making a playoff spawn, but that's a big 2 kills for the Atlanta Dazed. Make it 3. They're going to insta-hop onto that B capture. Geometry Packet's still around, though. He might clean up the rest. He finds 2. Somebody's still alive. And you got Lenny pinching the spawn. 3v3 now for him. But, I mean, Atlanta Dazed, you see those shots across the map. They get found. This is just a nice, you know, stable play for the Atlanta Dazed. They might not be finding captures right now, but they are keeping it mixy, which is truly what you need.
Paradise continues to light the kill feed up. 42 and 23 as we are here in round number 5, but Geometry Packet has met him every step of the way. But Paradise, let me tell you, I don't think he wants to lose his control, Jake. He is frying. The only way they could take him down is with a rogue propane explosion. However, all those kills, all for naught. I mean, you barely have 1 tick. You don't even have 1 tick. The kills continue to go the way of Texas. They can't get on. Dazed to finally manage to grab a tick of progression. Vortex does what he can, but the kills continue to fly back and forth. And old guys currently at a 6 life disadvantage, and that might be what seals the deal for them here on High Rise.
Oh, more kills. Paradise. He's looking for the spawners. He finds 1. 47 kills for him. He's making things happen for the Atlanta Dazed. 2 captures on to B, none onto A just yet. Can they find the
Oh,
full capture? Big kill out of Lenny right there, and that should secure that first capture. And at this point, you're just going to try to drain the lives of the old guys Texas. They
mhm.
only got 11 remaining, and there's a lot of time left.
Yeah, but honestly, even still, this can be so difficult if old guys Texas get a wave here and they start the spawn trap. That lead can evaporate into thin air. Somebody finds the crack in the armor, takes down Kaizen. The reach out coming in from Black Gator, he's going to be able to find the trade, but Vortex and Paradise are there. And this is getting interesting. Double the life lead they have. 48 kills from Paradise. I want to see if this guy can crack 50 here. He needs 2 more of the last remaining 7. Somebody's stealing his kills. And Vortex there as well. Kaizen trying to do what he can. 13-5. I mean, this round's most certainly getting to its end point. Paradise needs 1 more to break 50. Turns, finds the kill on the Black Gator.
Oh.
50 in map number 3.
Oh.
His own teammate has to take him down before the game can end. And I mean, what a masterclass performance by Paradise.
I mean, Atlanta Dazed started that round. Once they captured that first point, I mean, it looked like the writing was on the wall. The slang was there from start to finish. You would expect the defensive team to kind of have the upper hand here, but I mean, we're just seeing that back, everybody. Here we are, game 4. Atlanta Dazed up 2-1 in the series. Give you a little bit of a rundown. Paradise has been frying everybody on Atlanta Dazed. They got Gunny. Vortex has been doing his thing. On the other side, old guys Texas, they got some shooters of their own. Geometry Packet is quite the menace with the Rival 9 in hand. But let's see who can utilize their skills more well here in the game 4. Karachi HP. We got Atlanta Dazed in P1 right now. Old guys Texas going to have those P2 rotations for the time being. Let's see if the Atlanta Dazed can change that.
Vortex doing a good job inside the hill. Usually a subs job, but he gets it done with the AR just fine. Black Gator going to take that spot from him, and honestly, a good spot for OGT to be in. They need to back up just a hair, though. Can make sure they continue to block that back alley spawn whenever they get a kill in order to secure this P2 rotation. But here comes the wave in P5, and guess who's there? It's Geometry Packet. He manages to only find 1, though, before getting traded out. And look at that number 2 player. That's Paradise. None other than this guy. He is going on that pinch that'll hopefully allow Atlanta to break into the hill.
Might. It well might, because they are unprepared for it. They are able to find 1. Now it's Kaizen left all alone. Player 7, he's stuck across the street. He can't make it. Now, player 2, he finds the kill. That's going to be Paradise onto a 3 streak. Surprise, surprise. He's got resources as well, but they fall. Geometry Packet finds 1 of his own off of that hill. With 31 seconds left to go, the last thing you can say is Atlanta Dazed do have the rotations for new 4 now, because player 3, that's going to be Lenny. He's making some dangerous plays, and if there's some crosses on the map, the spawns might get a little bit interesting. Let's see, as player 2, I mean, what can I say, Zenny? I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think we're gonna see a bit of a weird parallel. I think Mikey is not gonna end up spawning in the back here. I believe he will spawn over towards Bridge. No, he's actually gonna spawn in Narnia. There's the Bridge spawn that I was expecting. No one was blocking that Narnia spawn, so when Mikey got killed, he spawns in the back there. But Kaizen, he's in the other side of Narnia, not going to be able to find that kill. Lenny's takes him down. And the Atlanta Dazed managed to pull off a very, 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 very lucky rotation. They managed to get it done, though, and that's what matters, and they're racking up the points.
Yeah, I mean, that was, you fall and you get back up. That's kind of what happened there on that rotation. I mean, Atlanta Dazed, they make it happen. Now they reap the benefits. They tie the game. They take the lead. 28 seconds left to go. And this is quite the money hill for now. You got 2 old guys, Texas players pushing in through that right side of the map. Black Gator, maybe trying to sneak through, maybe trying to find a kill. He's just going to play his life. Kaizen going to be cutting players off from the other side. Geometry Packet, he does sneak on, but 11 seconds left to go. The most important thing is the next hills, Any.
Yeah, and this rotation is up in the air. Texas are there, but Atlanta is not far off. It's going to come down to this gunfight, but Vortex actually says there's no need for a gunfight at all. I'll just shoot him in the back, but Geometry wants to do the same thing, pulls the Renetti out, finds some kills of his own, hits the reload, reach out. Kaizen's there for the help. Kills continue to go the way of the old guys. And now it's a matter of keeping this spawn trap. They're going to continue to spawn street as long as Mikey is in P5. But unfortunately, no one's watching shop. Kaizen manages to do his best to find the trade, but a bit of a blunder there, not being prepared for the street spawn.
Yeah, I mean, someone's gotta hold shop. I mean, when someone doesn't hold shop, it's like either someone doesn't hold shop or someone doesn't hold top, and then whoever's on hill just gets pissed off. You know what I mean, Zenny? We've all been there from time to time.
I've
18
been there.
seconds left on the clock. Hey, I'm sure you have.
I'm
18
talking to you,
seconds left
Dapper. I
on
know
the
you're
clock.
watching.
Dapper, that's your fault. Two
Yep.
kills for the Atlanta Days. Now we rotate to the new hill. Old guys, Texas. They are there. But can they find the kills behind it? You got two players there, MWIII and Geometry, but you still got Atlanta Days to worry about. Vortex, he's frying now for the Atlanta Days. Paradise has taken a break for a moment. Maybe he turns up in the later half of the game. They still have the lead, so it doesn't matter. But the break, will it come through? I mean, for them, I mean, they're not getting time right now, so this isn't the worst case scenario for Atlanta Days.
OGT, they managed to hop on, and once again, we've got ourselves a close endeavor here, Jake.
Ooh.
Paradise wins a gunfight, probably should not win, but his teammates do manage to pick up their two guarantees. MWIII in the hill, though. He's going to keep racking up this time until somebody chows him out. But here comes the challenge. Vortex is in, manages to find those kills, but here comes the flip from the back. Junkyard is open. Paradise finds the first. Quickly traded out. Two-piece for Packet. This guy, he wants another one. I can feel it. He's going to just actually make the discipline play, try to contest, and is going to
Ooh.
find the third. Going to rack up this scrap time. That is going to get pretty close to essentially tying this game up, only a 10-point difference. Now it's the battle for P1, but look at Atlanta Dazed. All arrows pointed, focused on the center of the map. It's going to be on OGT to break here.
It will be. OGT, they find some of the kills, though. The back and forth goes, but player 8's kind of out of the play for the time being. That is going to be Geometry Packet, but Kaizen is able to find one of his own. Geometry Packet has split the defense as well, so they don't know where he is. Can he find a good timing off the back of it? Going to be one player below him, going to be one player in the mid-cut. He doesn't see either of them. He's just going to lay on down. Somebody has the opportunity to make a play here.
Yeah,
36 seconds left to go, but the heal comes through. The health regeneration. Now Paradise has to be the one to make a play, and he's going to try to sneak up top. Too much to do with 26 seconds left to go. I mean, Atlanta Days, they're going to be forced to rotate.
Yeah, forced to rotate, forced to give up that 20 seconds. And I mean, honestly, old guys Texas, they are fine with taking the scrap. Geometry actually only needs one more to get himself a missile, which would be so huge for the next P1, as I'm sure we're going to make it all the way to the distance. But that's just a mere memory at this point. When he takes down Geometry Packet, no more sense in discussing the hypotheticals. And look at that spawn, OGT spawning very far out. Atlanta Dazed are set up in great positions to hold this P2. But it's all about the holds. It's all about not overchalling. Black Gator finds first. Vortex on the refrag. And it looks like MWIII is interested in chowing this hill.
Player 7, he sneaks in through that backside, and he is able to find one. One more player on that hill is going to be somebody, and he's one shot as well. MWIII with a second. There's another player at the back alley, but he can't make it over that ledge. Now Atlanta Days should be able to soak the rest of this time. 18 and 10 for Vortex. He has been cooking. We brought it up earlier. Geometry Packet still doing his thing for the squad. He's going to sneak in through the back. He is able to find one big kill right there. That slows down the Atlanta Dazed rotation. This is exactly what old guys Texas need in order to find the lead. Now they just got to get the kills on these rotations. These next few kills might be some of the most important of the game so far, Zenny.
Yeah, and honestly, very strong play from OGT there. Just to keep a little bit of a contest to make sure Atlanta Dazed does not get all the time that they need to. Keeps the score a bit closer as they secure this rotation, but
Oh, no.
somebody's making a ruckus. He's going to be able to find two. Looking for the third inside the hill. MWIII there on the reach out. The good news is they know where all the opposing players on the Dazed are. Kaizen, just stay down, my man. Just get on the hill. Keep soaking that time. You don't need to chow out. He chows out anyway. He finds two of his own. Somebody left in the window. Black Gator's going to take that one down with the wall bang. And they're continuing to chow. They have pulled out like all ARs. They're just firing all cylinders on the chicken coop. And they're going to be able to hold basically this entire full 60 here on P3.
16 seconds left to go. That might be the turnaround that old guys Texas needed. They want to send this to a map 5. But now a big one-on-one here at the new hill. Player 4 versus player 5. Black Gator versus Lenny. Now Lenny has a friend. It's going to be player 1, somebody. Can they find the kill onto him? Somebody's got to do it. And I mean by somebody, I mean anybody. He finds one onto the hill. That's going to be a big one. Can he find a second? No, he does not. But the old guys Texas are within range. It's going to be MWIII trying to contest time for now. Paradise going to be taking shots over top. The trades are there. The street spawns are in for Atlanta Dazed. And now they need to chow.
Yeah, please watch shop. Please watch stop. It looks like they're throwing the stuns, they're throwing the nades, they're throwing everything that they can into that shop. Someone though has got to hold the shop, and someone's got to hold the alley push. Somebody, he jumps over top AC, he comes flying in like Batman, finds the kill, allows the break inside. But here it is, geometry packet. I mean, this guy has been big play after big play. He has the
Mm.
reads that he needs, and if he can get the scrap time, that's going to be within striking distance for OGT here on the P5.
It most certainly will. We might go to a map 5 here, Zenny, but it's not over yet. Only a 50-point lead. I was going to say 40, but it's 50 now. And Old Guys Texas, they have the rotation, so Atlanta Dazed, they're going to have to break very shortly here. They cannot let this get out of hand. The more points the Old Guys Texas get, the worse it is for them. Somebody looking to break in. Player 3 is going to run right in front of player 5. Can he sneak through the window? He does. A bad timing for Old Guys Texas, and now Atlanta Dazed find their way in. They find 3 down as well off the back of Vortex, but it's going to be Geometry Packet. He's here to fight. And there are 2 Atlanta Dazed players on the hill. Paradise gonna chow anyway. And now the contest back again. Right
No.
behind that vending machine. It's so back and
Oh
forth.
my
The
god,
team
it's
kill is
chaos.
there. Oh my lord, Zenny. This is a good game. I mean, what would you expect? I mean, I don't know why I expected the game to end there.
Yeah, Atlanta Dazed flawless break. They push to the back. They find the kills that they need to. They flood in the time. They get the trades. A flawless P5 out of them. But the game's not over. You don't even have the lead. You have to focus up for the next 2 hills. Because I'll be honest, I'm not sure if I expect the game to end here on P1, Jake. This is going to be scrappy. Vortex has pulled out the sub, and he actually has a cruise missile in the back pocket. Could be very useful here. I think the play style of OGT here is going to be play for the win. Just stay down, collect the time. But somebody, Vortex, they combine for 3. Kaizen has to go on the refrag. He finds the first. Vortex pops up, turns, and burns. Has the help from his teammates now. 4 versus 3 for the P1. And the kills, they continue to fly the way of the red.
It most certainly does. A nade kill as well. They are backed up so far. Mikey
They
might
can
be
win
able to
here.
make a play. He is able to find one. Can he find the second? No, he
10?
doesn't. Vortex with the big kill right there on a 10 streak. He has 2 kill streaks. He can only use one of them. He's got the cruise missile in the back pocket if he needs it, but he finally gets cut down. That might send it. But only 8 seconds left on the clock until they win the game. They're they're rotating right now. They don't have time. Old Guys Texas, they blow the lead, and Atlanta Dazed win the series.
Man, oh man. That one is a close one for the books. I mean, these 2 Titans, they battle it out inside of our Bronze Premade. Close maps. Clips are hit. Kill records are set. I'm